Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Henricks. I'm a co-founder and head of partnerships at Boon Health. We are a personalized coaching platform that is supporting employees at the intersection of mental well-being and professional development. A lot of businesses today have solved the need for behavioral health support, whether they're instituting an EAP or they've brought in a behavioral health vendor to help increase access to mental health support. And lastly, carriers have largely increased their overall ability for seeking therapy through your health plan. And so what we are doing is partnering with businesses to help them overcome three core challenges. The first is the war on talent. 87% of businesses today say improving retention is a critical priority. Second is focused on helping employees with stress and burnout. 72% of employees are dealing with this today. And then lastly is increasing access to professional development resources, all through the lens of coaching. And what this allows us to do is support employees across a number of different aspects, what people are working through in real time. Someone may come to Boon because they're stressed and anxious or they're burnt out. Others may be interested in focusing on being a better leader in the workplace, working in a hybrid environment, better becoming a manager, working with direct reports or interpersonal relationships. And being able to cover all topics of supporting employees helps build a more resilient workforce that is going to survive in the good times and the bad. We do that through a personalized coaching lens, and that really allows us to help employees overcome some of the challenges that they're facing, help them reach their goals and reach their full potential. We're all about growth here at Boon. As part of our program, employees get up to 2 coaching sessions per month. It's 30 minutes per session, 100% confidential, but we're able to share reporting in aggregate based on how we're supporting the business, and it's an employer-sponsored plan. Our coaches come from 3 primary backgrounds, which is one thing that makes us very unique. We have ICF accredited life coaches, which is the gold standard of life coaching. We have master's level therapists with formal coach training. And then we also have executive coaches with business operating experience. What this allows us to do is match employees depending on their role, what they're interested in working on. Is it more personal, professional in nature? Is there a shared lived experience that they're looking to have? Availability, and overall demographic details. And so if someone comes to us and they're going through grief or stress or burned out, they'll probably get matched with a coach like Kim, who's a master's social work, has a therapy background, but also has formal coach training. Or if someone's looking to work on becoming a better leader in the workplace, having a coach like Jennifer, who has a strong corporate background, will be an option that they could consider while choosing their coach. We have about 200 coaches on our platform, and this allows us to be highly personalized our matches to employees that are able to have access to Boon. In terms of outcomes that we've been able to prove, on average, when we roll out an entire business, we get about 30% utilization, quite a bit higher than any other sort of benefit offering that employees have access to today. Really high client satisfaction scores. And this isn't just something that people are using once. On average, employees are engaging with their Boon coach for about 10 sessions. So this is truly something employees use and love. We call it the Boon effect. In terms of ROI, we know this is really important when pitching to execs. What we've been able to see is that when someone works with a Boon coach, even if it's just once, they're 50% less likely to turn over relative to those that do not. And 85% of employees that engage with the Boon coach increase their resilience by at least 1 percentage point. So for every $1 that you spend on Boon, you're getting at least $3 back on return on investment through turnover, but we have many more metrics to demonstrate the impact that we're having. In terms of our differentiators, number 1, it's our coaches. We've built our network from the ground up. They truly are incredible. Second is quick access. When people sign up and take Boon's welcome survey, it takes 24 to 72 hours for them to be speaking with a coach. So they're talking to someone very quickly. We show detailed reporting on a monthly basis to all of our customers, showing overall utilization, satisfaction, productivity, themes that our coaches are reporting that they're working on with employees. We truly do become a pulse survey for the organization more broadly. Last, we have a flexible pricing structure. So whether employers want to option for the usage-based pricing model, or they want more of the fixed cost per employee per month model, we're able to support groups that you are working with, depending on what their goals are and what their budget is alike. Just in terms of the customer journey, we make it really easy for employees to engage with Boon and groups also. The HR teams love how seamless we make it. All we require from HR leaders, a document with first name, last name, email. We ask them to add a few email addresses to their allow list and their IP addresses to the allow list. Schedule a coffee and learn, lunch or learn, or we can record it if they prefer. And then we send out a personalized email to every single employee that has access to Boon. They take a survey, it takes 3 to 5 minutes. And within a few hours, they're getting 2 hand-picked coaching options that we think are a really good fit for them. They're able to schedule the first session within 24 to 72 hours. And from there, they're working with the same coach every single session, as long as they're happy with the coaching relationship that they've formed. If they do, for whatever reason, want to change coaches, we know what happens. Our job is to make it as easy as possible for them. And we do that through a number of ways. But number one is to take surveys, make sure they're being served adequately. Anything below a 9 out of 10, we're automatically asking if they want to see a few new coaching options. In terms of sample monthly dashboard, I spoke about this earlier, but you're able to see all the different metrics that a lot of groups want access to demonstrate the impact that the program is having. So you have a total employee count, how many people have taken our welcome survey, selected a coach, second session rate, total sessions. But we also show you sign up rates, average appointments per employee, why people came to Boon. It's a dynamic field, so you're able to see, okay, what are some of the top reasons that my employees want to engage in Boon? And then we also have coach satisfaction and Boon satisfaction as well. In terms of themes, this is something that's really interesting and differentiated as well. When our coaches finish their sessions, they go in and report back to us on what are some of the high-level themes, not who or what is being said, but just high-level themes that we're able to aggregate across the entire employer level. So we're able to be a pulse survey within the company and share other ways that they can focus on culture. And we help them through that journey as well, because we are delivering things beyond the one-on-one coaching experience that include company-wide seminars, group manager workshops, 360 reviews, you name it. We help facilitate the different components. We truly do become a member of the HR team, working alongside them to make their lives easier, save them time, and have a better and happier employee base to work with. In terms of a few customer stories, one stands out to me. We started working with Molo Solutions back in 2020. They grew from 250 to 1,000 employees within the matter of 2.5 years. They were one of the fastest growing logistics companies in the US. And we helped them scale because to grow that quickly, you're hiring fast. It's hard for managers to be up-leveled. And so what we did is we implemented Boon to provide that one-on-one support for their entire employee base, allowed them to scale, really high engagement, high satisfaction. And we calculated that we saved them over $200,000 via employee retention, just in that metric alone, along with many other metrics that we were able to track to impact the business. We have many stories that look a lot and feel like this. The Boon effect changes the way that companies are able to support their employees, both personally and professionally. And lastly, just on pricing, I spoke about it briefly, but we do have 2 different pricing options. We have a usage-based pricing model. We also have a fixed monthly pricing model. Consistent across both, there's a one-time integration fee of $1,500. If a company ever asks us to host an hour-long virtual seminar on mental health or professional development, it's $1,500 as well. And the usage-based pricing model, it's $80 per 30-minute coaching session. Employees get a maximum of 2 sessions per month. In the fixed model, it's more traditional per employee per month, where employers are paying a fixed number of sessions for each employee to use over a 12-month time horizon. So for instance, if they choose to offer 6 sessions to all employees, that associated cost is $9 per employee per month, and you're amortizing that cost over the following 12 months. After those 6 sessions have been met, employees are able to continue working with their Boon coach in a self-pay format at $80 per session. We're completely agnostic to what model our customers want to work with us on. Whatever fits their goals and their budget, we're there to support them throughout that entire journey. Would love to discuss any specific client scenarios that you have, ways that we can integrate to your upcoming planning meetings for the remainder of this year. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I've included my contact information in this database. Really looking forward to partnering with all of you. And thanks again. Hope you have a great rest of your week.